Today, you will learn about fear of emotions. You have to acknowledge it to overcome it. When you understand what actually happens in human life regarding emotions, it makes sense to be a little intimidated or even feel fear of emotion. Your brain wasn't fully developed in childhood. During your formative years, the capacity for judgment and the ability to self-soothe was beyond your grasp. These capacities expanded as you grew. Experts say your frontal lobe, the part of the brain that processes cause and effect and logic, doesn't fully form until you are in your 20s. Without the part of your brain that helps you judge and reason, you have no accessible internal way to modulate distressing feelings. Before your wise 20s, you were completely at the mercy of your emotions. Without the ability to label emotions, you lack even the small comfort of recognizing the other people that feel the way you do, terrified, overwhelmed, and scared. It makes sense that emotions were so scary then. There's so much that I could go into in this aspect of learning emotions. Unfortunately, if your parents are not aware of their own emotions or cannot really say what they are feeling, they don't know how to feel them or label them, it's very difficult to teach a young child. It's not uncommon, no matter what stage of life, that people don't know how to describe or label or understand their emotions. Then there's a whole world of having a child learn to self-soothe when they're quite young, having them cry themselves to sleep, etc. All of these parenting strategies, or lack thereof really, make a major impact on your emotional intelligence, also known as emotional quotient, or EQ, and your ability to be with, process, and understand your emotions. When you were a baby, you were a stew of sensations bubbling up and often over and over falling into exhausted sleep after minutes or hours of crying your heart out. The slightest thing could set you off. As children, your emotions are the monsters you can't cram back into the closet, the demons that reach out to drag you under your bed, the creepy ghost outside the window that threatens safe sleep and sweet dreams. Your young self lacked both cognitive ability to comprehend that emotions are only aspects of your totality and sufficient personal history to recognize their transient nature. In fear, you experienced your emotions. Even when you wait for their return, you were fearful. Even as adults, some people feel emotionally fragile. Emotions continue to loom large. Experiencing emotions won't kill you, won't drive you crazy, or ruin your well-oiled life. Experiencing emotions will carry you to a better place.